this is Lars and I'm Jakob and we are from Running Expert, and today we have brought two Puma shoes, the Puma Deviate Nitro 3 and the Puma Deviate Nitro Elite 3.
Yeah, two very similar names.
But two very different shoes.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's start with the Puma Deviate Nitro 3.
We've both actually tried this shoe.
Yeah.
Me lately, you've had it a half a year ago. It could be defined as a supertrainer.
Yeah, it could be defined as a supertrainer.
It's a shoe with a carbon plate, but maybe meant more for daily training and tempo runs. Maybe the occasional race if you don't want to buy more types of shoes.
Exactly. Yeah. Let's start with the upper and talk about what makes this shoe different from the Elite version.
Yeah. So once you get into this shoe, you feel one thing, and that's comfort, in my opinion. It's very plush, comfortable, but not overly plush. And that upper holds you nicely without being too stretchy.
Yeah. So you have like a thinner tongue.
And you have this double mesh that's very, very lightweight and has some structure to it.
Yeah.
I think also the fit is maybe a little bit towards the narrow side, so you get a really, really nice and good hug from this shoe.
Would it suit all kind of weather, or is it too warm for warmer days, or do you think it's...
I think it's going to be really good in warmer days.
Okay.
It's not going to be as breathable as some of the lightweights, but it's in general a more breathable upper.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also the padding around here, which I feel like is sometimes an issue with more comfortable shoes, is not too big.
No.
So you don't get that little warm feeling around the heel.
Yeah. And to add some stability to the upper, they have used power tape.
You can see those power tapes also almost integrating into the lacing system.
Yeah.
It's just a way to keep hold of your foot, and you just feel it. It's really nice.
Let's move down to the midsole.
Yes. This is a nitrogen-infused midsole. So that means you pump nitrogen into the manufacturing process and you get a little bit more of a bounce feel.
So it's a more accommodating midsole material than what they use in the Elite version?
Yeah, that's also a nitrogen-infused midsole, but it's clearly different.
Yeah.
This one feels a little bit more soft.
More cushioned.
More cushioned, a little bit less nervous.
Yeah.
While this one is a little bit more of a springy type.
Energetic.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
This lends into the comfortable thing as well. It just feels a little bit, it's bouncy, but it feels a little bit more like a mattress when you land in it.
I get it.
Yeah.
Stack height?
39 to 29, so a 10 millimeter drop.
Drop.
And inside you also have a power plate, which you also find in the other shoe.
Yeah.
So you get really nice, stable midsole that helps you forward.
Yeah. The outsole?
Yeah. Puma grip?
Yeah, they really do a good job making a really solid outsole.
Yeah, and it seems like it's grippy on all types of surfaces.
Yeah.
It's just a really nice and grippy outsole. It has a little bit less here in the midfoot, but these high abrasion areas, that's where you want it.
So if you're going on a run where you could be a little nervous about wet conditions or stuff like that, this would be a good shoe to pick.
Yeah.
Let's move to the Elite version.
Yeah, it's very light.
Yeah.
And compared to this, 270 grams in a sample size, this is 205 grams.
Okay.
So 65 grams, that's at least 1/4 of that shoe is gone. Mostly because of upper that's really nice and thin, and also this midsole.
I feel like all materials they have been using in this shoe is lighter.
Maybe the only similar thing is that tongue.
Yeah.
So in general, you get a really, really lightweight shoe.
Yeah.
You get a more nervous shoe, meaning a more bouncy shoe when you run fast in it as well.
More energy return.
And you get a little bit of a leaner shape as well. If you compare these two stability-wise, you will find this to be a little bit more stable. But in general, if you compare this to other brands in the same category, those marathon racers, this is a very stable marathon racer.
Yeah. Also Puma grip.
That's also one of the big things.
Yeah.
If you compare it to some of the other marathon racers.
That's something they don't usually.
No, it's like they slap something on there if you have a wet day, but hope that you're running in good weather. This is actually pretty much similar.
It's like a little bit of a different pattern. But
and maybe a little bit less in the heel.
Yeah.
But in general, you still get a lot of grip. It fits really well because if I was to place this among marathon racers, this is a springy, effective, and agile marathon racer that's perfect for street races where you have a lot of twists and turns. Also, if you want to go a little bit shorter, like 5Ks, I would really love to run in this.
Yeah. Puma Deviate Nitro 3, the training version.
Yeah.
Supertrainer category.
Yeah.
Yeah. The more stable, more cushioned version of the two.
A shoe that can do a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
You can also run a little bit slow in it, but it handles moderate and faster paces really nice. Yeah. And you can also do some races in it.
You could, for sure.
If you want to go all in,
then
it's the Deviate Nitro Elite 3, which is an amazing racing shoe that just feels super efficient when you run in it.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. So that's it.
That's it.
Which one do you choose? You can find them on
Running Expert.
Yes.